Hello, we are back for week 11 of the hashtag Altered Index 2025. I've got glitter everywhere because, as you know, or may not know, actually, glitter is kind of the herpes of the craft world. Once you have it, you never get rid of it. So you'll probably be seeing glitter for the remainder of the 52 weeks of this challenge. So there's my card. My hole punch out and paper backing just in case I need it. So this week's prompt is tea time. So what I've got multiple things going on here. I've cut out some letters on my Sizzix because that you want to sit through that. That took me a long time to do. I've got some stamps here that I'm going to use. Stamps and stamps. I have tea stained paper of different kinds, tissue, book page, and then I also have a tea bag, a used tea bag, and some music page, which is kind of tea colored. This is its natural coloring. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that or not, but I don't really have a. I like the technique that Nonstop Paper Crafts did for her tea, so I'm going to mimic that with her. Let's start by getting those letters dealt with, because yeah, that's. I have no idea where. I had a pair of tweezers out earlier. Oh, they're there. In mine, I'm going to say spill the tea. Where'd my dot go? Oh. Okay, so these tweezers are not even remotely straight. These ones are better. Here's the rest of the eye. And then we have T, H, and the E. So these were all cut out one at a time, which why I said you wouldn't want to sit and watch through that. It's boring. These are not good tweezers. They came with where did I get I had 3 of them, 3 sets. These ones are totally yucky. Like ends are not even. They kind of bow out. This one's got a snag on the end. This pair looks like it might be slightly better, so we'll try with those. Now, I do have a nice set of tweezers somewhere in this craft room. They're in a bright blue cover. You guys have seen it if you've watched my previous videos. Not a clue. Not a stinking clue where they happen to be. I'm going to tear off an edge just to give it a roughness. And we're going to use regular old white glue for this. And I'm gluing it down to a piece of tea stained paper. That is upside down. So I'm not sure which way the S was supposed to go until I just looked at it. No, it does go that way. And I brought this out to help me, ideally, keep things in a straight-ish line. So, but maybe I think what I'm going to do instead, because I do have at least the P that goes below. Just going to draw a line there for the P. And these are cursive writing. See, these tweezers are not good either. They don't tweeze. Can't remember where I got these. Where did I put my glue? Oh my gosh, it's right in front of my face. Definitely wouldn't do anything like, try to tweeze an infected hair or anything. That P is down below. Like it ran off, but okay, now we'll put this on here. This P. I. So I'm gonna put a dot of glue there. Oh, I'm gonna move that eye over. Guess I should look up, make sure I'm even. Yep. So make sure I'm even on screen. Ugh. There we go. I'm thinking that these are going to have to be on three different pieces. Because I think once I get the on here, it's going to be longer. It's going to be too long to fit on the page. So I'm just going to plan for that. I'm going to move it over so I can tear in between. Okay. And then what she did was she's with her blocky stamps. I'm going to use a different one because I don't know if I can fit it all on there, and B, why not? Let's see, so I have T. E. Now mine are all the same size. Hers were all different sizes, which was kind of cool. Like she said, it gave it more of the look like it had come from different magazines. I am going to do them in different colors like she did, but mine are all going to be the same size. So what colors should I do? Let's use these inks that are in front of me. That's why they're out here. I don't think the gold. Yeah, so as it turns out, I'll be doing the same three colors she did. Okay. These are Stampin' Up! Blocks. They are ones that I didn't purchase. I purchased them through Marketplace. These ink pads I also got through Marketplace. And I've said before, I don't like these particular ones. But I can't throw them away, and I don't want to give them away because, I would give them away to somebody that I was meeting in person. So that way they'd have a chance to test it out and be like, yeah, I like those, or no. But I'd rather, instead of that, I'm just working my way through using them. Trying to remind myself. They are out in front of my inks. They're in front of everything, actually. Just as a way to try to remind myself to use those ones. so while all of this dries, oh, and I also have die cuts of teacups and teapots. This is eventually going to be an Alice in Wonderland thing. So there's other stuff in here, but once I figure out what size I need, then I'll figure out which die I'm going to use. So let's start by getting some collage papers down. I like that one a lot because it, kind of looks like a spill. I'm going to move you guys just a little closer. Yeah, it looks like you spilled on the paper. Put this up. I don't need it yet. Just tear off that straight edge. A little bit of tea-stained tissue paper down. Now that tissue paper is off a roll. I think I've shown it in other videos, but I got rolls of, the paper that's on like doctor's exam tables. They pull it out so that the table is sanitary for the next patient. I got like 30 rolls of that from a massage therapist that was getting rid of them because, believe it or not, they have expiration dates. Now, I know that's not a manufacturer thing. There's no way. I mean, it's paper, but it's got to be something that the massage, the licensing board or whatever that they have set up, because I mean, it's paper. How does paper have an expiration date? But it does. Okay, so a straight line, and I don't like straight lines in the middle of my collage. Let me pull these out. Oh, there's my metal ruler. There's that one. I thought there was 4 of these. There may only be 3 now that I'm thinking about it. Let's see if I can do this on a piece that's so stinking small. There we go. Just so I don't have a straight line there. Just collaging to get a background going. Now, there are some things that, there's one thing anyway that she did at Nonstop Paper Crafts that I'm like, before she was doing it, I'm like, ooh, do. And so I knew exactly, I was like, yes, that's what I would have done. So it is something similar that I will be doing on mine, which is using the actual tea bag as a backdrop. I am leaving this edge straight because that's the coffee, the really stained side. Okay. My glue lid's out of the way. I only have a couple shades of browns. So this is coffee bean. I realize it's not tea, but it is what it is. Now this is just random script. And I'm just going to leave it on here. I'm not going to take it off and put it on an acrylic block because I'm not going to be doing that much stamping, and I don't need it to be what am I thinking? I don't need it to be, I don't need to be able to see where it's going. So just putting a little something in the background. Yeah, I don't have too many browns. I've got this cocoa bean. I have this cosmic copper. It's copper. It's not brown, but is this another cocoa bean? Coffee bean, not cocoa bean. And then over in the Distress inks, I have walnut stain, brush corduroy. I don't have any browns in the oxides. Oops. So now I just have to decide if I want to put my coffee pieces, my stamps, which I do want a block for. Okay, this is a little bit overkill, but so these I'm going to do in walnut stain. This is what I was trying to decide, is if I wanted to do these in the background or over the top of stuff. So I'm going to do them in the background first, and then see, I almost wish I had a darker brown. You can't even see that one down there. Okay, I think I'm going to bring in, well, it's not tea colored. Whoops, I put that one in incorrect. Put label forward. I'm going to go ahead and bring in some black. So I don't like that I can't see. Can't see what I'm stamping, you know? I'm putting it down, but then it's not having any kind of impact because you can't see it. Now, this is a distressed oxide, so it would be activated with water. You got to keep that in mind when you're working with oxides. So if I was to spray this, the ink would do some interesting stuff. And so just kind of mix and match my stamps here. I don't know how much of this will be seen. We're going to call it good with the stamps. For now, like I said, I may decide to put some over the top, but we'll see. So this, I don't know how well this is going to tear, but let's give it a shot. Let's see, it may just want to tear down its natural line, which is what it looks like it kind of did. Yeah. Save those. it fast, and I did it. And I'm thinking do like do this and this in the center. That's what I'm going to do. I should have a glue book out, or glue page at least. Because I'm getting my desk really sticky. Just offsetting that. And I think what I want to do is I'm going to take these. I'm going to go like this. Just to add a little bit of texture. On the top and on the bottom. Okay. Just cut a little of the card there. Cutting these out, leave it just a small smidge of a border. Oh, see, this one was still wet, so. Clean all that up later. See, now I wish I had done smaller on those. Oh, well, it is what it is. Okay, and then let's see. My first thought was this coffee cup, but I think it's going to be BB. I think that's the only cup that I have too. Teapots, bows, crowns, flamingo cat. Ooh, idea. Idea just hit. Okay. Run this through my Sizzix real quick. There we go. Okay, so, I put the brown away. Let's pull it back out. I don't know if you guys just saw that, but I just flung stuff everywhere. Ink around. These, I'm doing black. For this, because I'm going over multiple layers, I'm going to go ahead and use my Fabrifix, which should have been ready to go. glad I saw this on hers because I was trying to figure out how to set, how to set it apart. And I was like, I'm not sure how I want to do this. But I really liked how she did hers. And then I'm going to do this with white glue. No. Second guessing. Oh, get your fingers back on it. Go like this. I see where I'm going. Back to my splotchy. I just want to go with this one. No. There we go. Put that one away with the label facing the right way this time. That one away. The label facing the right way. Give a clean off to that. Go ahead and close this glue. And you see my back is a mess because that Distress Oxide seeks through the back. This doesn't quite fit on there, so I'm going to try to just center it. Glue this down with Fabrifix. Hope I can figure out where that hole is. I'm like, there it is. I'm like, I could have swore I brought this out. Okay, well, we're going to guess. Idea. Just going to grab any random one out of here. Should have went to the back, because then I would have only had to open that once, but it is what it is. Okay. And there we have tea time. Spill the tea. So with that, thanks for coming in. Do all those YouTubey things: the likes, the subscribes, the shares, the notification bells, all those things. Keeps me in the algorithm, boosts my promotion, hopefully soon at some point by YouTube. But in the meantime, I depend on you guys, my subscribers, to watch my videos and keep telling YouTube that, hey, we like what this girl's doing. So with that, we will talk to you next time. Bye.